to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've got a really compelling contest here, a team that's earned a top 25 ranking heading on the road for a serious test of their poise and their mettle. As we'll see, the number 22 team in the country, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Washington Huskies offense comes on the field to open this game. And there's the star running back jogging out of the field. He is trying to add to his huge highlight reel, Kirk.
Chris, honestly, I don't think we've seen too many running backs who can duplicate what this guy can do on the field. He's got everything: vision, speed, power. He can diagnose a defense in real time. I'm really excited to see this kid play.
Here's the second down play. Takes the handoff. It's Coleman. And it's the first down, the 35. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the single back takes the handoff.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, a combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete even on the first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They'll run it here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And the Huskies will have to kick it away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. More of this game within the game, Kirk. You got the quarterback and the corner, two of the better guys in the country at their position, very aware of each other.
And on the other side, you got a quarterback that has an attitude of he doesn't care. He's confident in his ability to shift and move a defense at will. It's going to be a great matchup.
And he's got his man open downfield. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stop at the 49.
Well, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Illinois lining up quickly here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Now it's 2nd down here. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Coleman. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38. A new set of downs after that completion. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. On first down, it's play action. Lets it fly to the wideout. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Pulls it in. It's Bryant. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's caught. Touchdown, Illinois. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Now the important point after attempts. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Receiver in motion now. He hands it off from the gun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Getting set. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wide. He pulls it in for a big gain. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one match. The quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Huskies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
I'll be honest, Chris, I'm really surprised he's trying to get outside like this to try to make a play. He's not the fastest at all. I think he was just desperate to try to come up with a play, and man, it did not work out. That is a significant loss for the offense.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. The defense with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So we'll bring up one team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Return tackle right there. They'll start to run. The offense has been on the last here. The defense defense come up with a stop. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, the swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle is made, but it's good for a first down at the 47.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And tackled there by the defense. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. It's Outlier. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. A big game.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw. A nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Here on third down. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Oh, it's a reverse. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Went backwards on first down, so it's second and long here from the 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He moves the ball out to the 15. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's running out of time. And the ball is knocked loose. Who's got it? Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
The Huskies will send their punt team onto the field. We'll call for the fair catch here. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. That last possession produced a field goal, but more importantly, it milked the clock. And they do that again. He's brought down out at the 46. Illinois lining up quickly here. Dropping back. It's Outlier. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for first down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down after that previous play. And the running back takes the handoff. He's swarmed by the defense. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Oh, it's snapped to the back. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Shotgun formation here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Franklin. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
The Illini line up now, first and goal. Using his legs, it's McCray. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Offense facing second and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, fighting the lineout.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? He shreds the tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. To throw, it's Rogers. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That's caught. It's Jackson.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. It's Dixon. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Illinois lining up quickly here. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They stop him, but it's a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the out route. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Really love how the defensive coordinator here is able to get that linebacker free and come up with a sack. Think about Washington over the years out in the Pac-10 and now the Pac-12. One thing you could always think about was great linebacker play, great safety play, and an intimidating presence by their defense.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Scanning the field. Fire. And is intercepted. After a solid return.
Chris is just trying to find the hole in his own. As you know, those windows can close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
A positive drive here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down at the 44. It's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Hunter. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. First and goal, handoff. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Illinois has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. The run to the left, trying to find Peter. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Can't hold on. Defensive play, except for fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And it's good. Hold on, there is a flag. If it's on the defense, it would still be defense. That's a costly penalty. The offense coming back on the field. You just can't make contact with a kicker like that. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Backed up 5-yard line now for second and goal. Looking to pass. It's Rodgers. Caught near the goal line. Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
On the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Grab down the middle. It's Franklin. It'll be enough for a first down. Brought down at the 43.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Illinois lining up quickly here. Play action here on first down. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line.
I love plays like this when everything just kind of comes together. It's like an orchestra. Offensive line giving the quarterback enough time. The receiver works from the left all the way over across the formation to the right. And the quarterback with that time puts the ball right on the money. Well designed and well executed here for a big play for this offense.
Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They call the counter run here. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Dropping back. It's Altmaier. He's got it near the end zone. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. Illinois lines up 1st and goal now. Quarterback keeps the football. Touchdown, Illinois. This offense is still clicking.
Because I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do. And this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Looking for the wide out. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. A much-needed score could try to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight. They try to get themselves back into this game.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good, but down now 14, 24-10. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to get first down? Over the middle. He's not taking the first down. It's 4th down. And the punt team now on the kick. He's on to boot it away now. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. Coverage team brings down the returner. Big guys up front line up. It's first down. The back's got it. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Dropping back. It's Rodgers. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And here's defense gets him down, but they'll take the game on that play. Move into the red zone. Second down. Going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's they bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. 2 set of downs after that completion. He'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Illinois lining up quickly here. Dropping back. It's Outlier. Finds his man. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The offense going with a hurry up. On the ground, it's McCray. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. And they keep the drive going, or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision. It's complete on the crossing route. Right out of the 47, and that will move the sticks. This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline.
For the 1st and 10 now.
Everything seems to be football. Keep this small.
the shotgun now. Breaks one tackle, brought down, but picks up some yardage. This going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Dixon. And the game just good enough for a first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking downfield. It's Outlier. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. No problem, knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Returner choosing to field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. After a slow start, this offense has finally gotten going. A touchdown here could make things really interesting. Caught on the outside. It's Pullman. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. They've punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And the Huskies will line up to boot it away. That's already his 5th punt of the game. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. It's Outlier. It's a short completion to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Illinois lining up quickly here. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. The Huskies will have to kick this away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Finds his man. It's Dixon. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Back to throw. It's Outlier. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
Illinois lining up quickly here. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Bryant. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Illinois now operating in the red zone. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught quickly. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Direct snap to the back. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, fighting the lineup.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Solid run. They'll bring him down to the 28-yard line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quick throw to his receiver. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Defense. Defender flagged for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the single back. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. 1st and 10 play coming up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. He's got it right near the end zone. And they stopped him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the sophomore has got him for a sack.
Usually you'd like to run the football this close to the goal line, but if you're going to throw it, I'd get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quicker so you don't have a risk of taking a sack.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Scanning the field, it's Rodgers. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Huskies.
I love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Grab near the sticks. It's Franklin. And a quick timeout call on the offense after the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And he drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's got it. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. To the air. It's Outlier. Receiver makes the catch. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Pulls it in. It's Franklin.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
The pocket, nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
The offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Looking for his back. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. And they stop him, but not before. An explosive play moves the ball all the way to the 32. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. Going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, we wondered all week how this one was going to play out, and through 2 quarters of ball, the answer is like a good old-fashioned barn burner. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
And the Huskies will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. That's complete downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Illinois landing a quick lead here.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Franklin. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. Will slot it at the 42. Caught in the backfield. It's Dixon. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust that, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The throw. It's Outlier. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And they pick up the first down, tackle at the 25. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Illinois.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he's brought down at the 16. We've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchdown. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Trying to find room. It's Coleman. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The Huskies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The game makes it second and medium. To the air, it's Rodgers. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass complete. It's second down now. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5.
False start on offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the second down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defensive pursuit forced him out. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Touchdown, fighting the lineout. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Yeah, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. The pass rush closing in. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. First down here for this offense. Back to throw. It's Rodgers. And he finds his tight end for the catch. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. And the Huskies will bring their punt team onto the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Snags the quick throw. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Incomplete. Almost had his second interception of the game. It's going to bring up a third down play. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Punting, ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Tight end makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
And they hand it off to the back. It's as the middle but gets stopped. That one goes nowhere. Now it's second down here. Back to pass. It's Rodgers. Tries to get it to the running back. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. The Huskies will have to punt this one away. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Dixon. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. It's a shotgun run call. That run moves the ball across the 40. Okay, set. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Illinois getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes the catch downfield. He's tackled immediately, but not before a gain that moves the ball to the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the left side. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Looking to pass. It's Outlier. Touchdown, Illinois. This one is getting ugly.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The go team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Gain moves into the 35. First down again. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Important second down play coming up. On the ground, it's Coleman. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Could put the defender on the same time. Second down. Looking downfield, it's Rodgers. This one is caught. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
And the Huskies line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. The game makes it 2nd and medium. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. It's a solid gain. On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39. Illinois getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Back to pass. It's Outlier. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. And the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The Huskies will line up to punt it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner will be brought down. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Outlier. Quick throw to his receiver. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. He's running out of time here. Running back grabs it on.
The defense getting pressure on the quarterback. Fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the Huskies will line up to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lucky for the junior quarterback, that didn't get picked off. Incompletion makes it second down. Dropping back. It's Outlier. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Just trucks through the defender. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the catch. It's Dixon. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he decides to just roll it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the punt heads out of bounds. They will spot this about the 35. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Offense comes up to the line. It might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. To throw, it's Outlier. Quick throw to the left side. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Illinois has the lead here. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Trying to find some room. It's McCray. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the tailback's got it again. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Can he make it to the marker? Just trucks the man. Tackle, but 1st down. This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. In the red area, it's McCray. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. And this one is right through. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the 4th interception he's thrown today. Brings up 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Rodgers. And this pass is caught. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught near the sideline. It's Hunter. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. 2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. A 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Back to throw again. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking right, this one caught. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. Play action here on 1st down. The tight end has got it. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Huskies.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the net. It's a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And there's the handoff. Makes a nice move there. They'll tackle him at the 27. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Looks like Illinois will have the 1st down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
And in 1st down, they go right back to him. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Handoff to the back. Tackled up near midfield at the 48. 3rd down after that running play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They bring the punter onto the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And he fields it at the 15. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. Looking to pass. It's Rodgers. Going for a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Jackson. Tackle made after a big gain. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Dropping back. It's Rodgers. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And the wideout goes in motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Handoff in a single back formation. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And he knocks it right through. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Receivers are bunched together. Same tailback, another carry. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking for some space. It's McCray. That's a strong stiff arm. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. It's 3rd down for the offense. Dropping back, it's Outlier. Quick throw, testing the middle. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense defense come up with a way to cut into this lead.
The Washington offense retakes the field here. The passing game is so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quick throw to the left. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Huskies. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Lining up to try the extra point. And it's up and good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Dropping back. It's Outlier. And that pass ball is incomplete. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. The Huskies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. 4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. He's going to hand this off. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And now the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. He'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Looking downfield, it's Outlier. Going for his running back. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. The Illini line up now, 1st and goal. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee.